we have one here from Ashley Lewis. What level are you expecting Jimmy G to be at when he returns this season? Struggled at a little at the start of last season. There were rumblings prior to the season that he looked off in training camp. Love the podcast. I don't know why I'm reading this part. I don't want to read the podcast part. You don't have to put these down.
What up?
Oh,
Ashley Lewis from the UK?
From Wales in the UK.
Yeah.
Yes.
Eat that crap, Liam. I'm worldly over here, okay?
Yeah, exactly. Global appeal.
What the hell was the question again?
Yeah,
you got me flustered.
Oh, excuse me, Mr. Worldly. Let me repeat this. Jimmy G, what are you expecting?
Yeah. Big time year.
Okay.
I really am. I mean, the big thing with Jimmy G, I don't really have any other questions more other than just, can he stay healthy? That's really all there is to it. I think with, and again, I know I might be a little biased, but I do my best to take bias out of anything I do when it comes to football. Yeah, Kyle Shanahan's my friend. I told everybody to pump the brakes on the 49ers last year before the season. This year, I'm saying don't pump the brakes. I'm saying this is the year. I think the 49ers will be extremely relevant. I will be shocked. Defense made big strides last year. They got a good offensive line. They got some more receivers to help Jimmy Garoppolo in the draft. I just look at them and go, yeah, I think the 49ers are going to be in the playoff conversation. And I really think within that, if they are there and that kind, I think Jimmy Garoppolo is going to be in like the top 10 in the NFL and quarterback rating and stats and all that.
Okay.
Yeah, I have that much faith in the Kyle Shanahan offense along with the players around him to where I go, it just seems and looks right to me when I evaluate it.
All right, we're going to move on. Oscar Nunez Music wants to know, and this is interesting because we talked about this before. We were talking about if you were Gerald McCoy, would you go to the Colts or would you go to the Browns if it came down to that decision?
Right.
Let's say the money was basically even. Well, he wants to know, could Freddie Kitchens be one and done if the Browns don't match expectations this year? Now, match expectations is one thing because obviously if you're abysmal, there's always a chance, I would think.
Right.
Give me expectations.
That's the real question. What are the expectations that the Browns brass is going to set forth in their own
Well,
mind?
then put it right. Let's rephrase it here then.
Right.
How bad does it have to be for him not to make it? And let's forget about off the field stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Let's just say in terms of wins and losses, how bad does it have to be for him not to be back next year?
Okay, that's a really good question. I think it would have to be 6-10 or worse. I think if he goes 7-9. And at least they're being talked about as a playoff option early in December. Yeah, I think that he'll be okay. I do. 7-9, 8-8, 9-7. You know, I think those are realistic expectations. We're going to be realistic. I know we all want them to go to the playoffs, and if you're making me pick, I'm saying they're going to make it in the wild card round right now too. But again, there's a lot different than us talking about it now than actually.
There's tons of factors. There's injuries.
Yes.
And it also depends how that record plays out.
Right.
Because if you get off to a nice start and you just implode at the end.
You're right about that. Or, you know, hey, listen, if they went 7-9 and the offense was just pitiful all year, and you went, man, they were in 7-9, but it was because of the defense, and they made pick sixes and sack fumbles, and they won a number of games.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe he would be in trouble then, too. If it was like 7-9 and Baker Mayfield took a step back, Odell couldn't get the ball, you know, the offense looks dysfunctional at times, then I would think maybe that would make them reevaluate. But I really think anything just positive. I mean, this is a football team that has been used to going 1 win, 2 wins.
Sure.
Go 7-8-1 last year. I know we all want playoffs, but I think realistically anything like 8-8-ish or better is you're still on the right track in Cleveland. I expect it to be better.
All right, it's time to look ahead. Weekend plans.
Yeah.
All right, big weekend coming up. Indy 500 Sunday, 11 a.m. Eastern on NBC.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.